Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. So this is all about how I managed to change my body throughout the past 6 weeks. So at the start of December, I was getting really bored with my workout routine. I was just getting really comfortable and I wasn't really pushing myself, and I just wanted a new challenge. So my goal was to see how much strength I can build and how much I can get a bit more toned. It's been about 6 weeks now, and I've definitely noticed a lot of changes, not only appearance wise, but also with my strength and mental health. And I also just want to quickly say, my body starting off, I was not unhappy with it. I just felt like I was kind of losing muscle rather than gaining it. Just a little bit of body fat around my stomach. I was tired, stressed, I wasn't getting much sleep, and I was also just snacking because I was bored, because I was so tired. I wasn't moving throughout the day. So I just wanted to change and become back to my fit and active self. Let's just get straight into how I managed to do all of this. All right, so we're gonna start off with how I changed my workout routine. I didn't really do cardio at the start. I just got so bored of running on the treadmill. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go straight out to the weights room and I'm just gonna start. Big mistake there. So I had to start incorporating a workout. I did about 5 minutes on the treadmill or something, then some sort of muscle activation. So I'd either use like resistance band or just some dumbbells, light weights, just to wake up my muscles. So then when I get into the more intense stuff, I can really push myself more. And I found like it got my heart rate up, it got me sweatier. Incorporating good warm-up routine definitely helped me a lot, having better workouts. When I was doing weights workouts, instead of just counting to 12 or something in my head, I got into the habit of just doing 12 reps and then just being, okay, yep, and then I'll just wait. I wasn't really feeling it because I knew I could do more. I just couldn't be bothered pushing myself the extra bit. But going, no, like this is easy, I can actually do more weight than this. So I'd increase the weight and then didn't count it. When it gets to that sore point, smash out 3 more, and that's when you really see the results and you build strength. Then I also started incorporating some more functional workouts again. So things that max out how much energy you can put in. Movements that involve more than one muscle group in your body definitely helped. Things like kettlebell swings, like the walking ones, rope slams, sled runs. I recently got a Fitbit watch, and then it tells you when you're doing a workout at what point you're burning fat for energy, at what point you're working your cardiovascular system, and when you're at the peak of your performance. To get to the point where you're burning stored fat for energy, your heart rate needs to be below, I think it's 140 or something. Walking instead of running. Weights will burn fat. Running more so is just a cardiovascular workout, and I think you're using more carbs for that. It's definitely great to incorporate as well, just a mixture of all of them. I have this massive hill near my house, and walking up that I get to like the peak of my heart rate sometimes, especially if I try and run up it. And so when you're at your peak, you're like optimizing your performance, you're challenging your muscles, and your body's going to change to just become stronger and more fitter. I'll put some screenshots up on the screen of some of my workouts and how you can see how weightlifting actually was burning fat while I was building muscle. So yeah, don't be afraid of weightlifting. You're not going to get bulky. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of food to get really bulky. And I've noticed it's actually helped me like grow some lean muscle and look more toned and fit and healthy. While we're on the workout topic, I'll just continue on and then we'll go into the food side of things. So I found doing at least 2 walks a week for around 30 minutes helped me see a lot of changes as well, because my heart rate was in that fat burning zone. Sometimes I'd do a run, like just shake it up. If you prefer running than walking, then sure, why not? One day I did a run to the destination that I wanted to get, and then I'd walk back. And so it was like a 50-50 cardio workout, fat burning workout. Every now and then I'd do some sort of yoga either before bed, and that really helped my mental health as well. It made me more relaxed. It helped me go to sleep earlier. It was like an easy, simple way of moving your body without really thinking of it as an intense workout. And that just helps define and strengthen the little tiny muscles in your body when you're holding them weird poses. And yeah, yoga is just great. I definitely recommend trying it out if you haven't already. Moving on to the food side of things and how what I ate helped me see these results. Throughout this transformation, I definitely didn't want to be eating less food because I didn't want to be losing weight. Because in the past, that has really messed up my body. And as a teenager, I definitely wouldn't recommend trying to lose weight if you don't need to, or if a doctor hasn't told you that you actually should be losing weight because it's unhealthy for you. But if you want to like look more toned and look more fit, then I definitely recommend trying to gain muscle, because that will naturally help you lose body fat and look more toned, and it'll just make you feel a lot fitter and healthy. So every day I ate enough food. I made sure I wasn't going to bed starving, because that's definitely not what you want. If you're eating hardly anything, your body's actually going to burn your muscles for energy. So all your hard work may be just a waste of time if you're not eating enough to see that growth and to replenish your body. You need to make sure that you have a balance of protein, carbs and fat, so they're macronutrients. I didn't want to overthink it. What you eat shouldn't be on your mind all the time, because it can get really obsessive, but just being conscious of what you're eating and what it's made up of can be really beneficial. Carbs are your main source of energy, and I tried to make sure I was eating around 50 to 40% carbs throughout the day. So for example, in a meal, if I had toast or something, the source of carbs would be the 2 slices of toast and like spinach or something. For the protein, I'd try and have around 20%. That'd be like the eggs. Then the source of fats would sometimes come from the egg and sometimes come from the avocado, and I try and keep that around 15 to 10%. I definitely do not promote high carb or high fat diets. I think they're just a load of nonsense. I think if you just have a good balance, you shouldn't need to worry about all that stuff. Back in the days when I tried to do like a high fat, low carb thing, it just made me feel so disgusting. I just couldn't do it. I'd just recommend in good sources of protein, carbs and fats throughout your day, balancing it well and listening to your body to see what you actually are craving. Put in the effort here and then to make meals at home, use more whole food ingredients. And so my next tip is to, in the morning, instead of waking up and having breakfast straight away, which is what I got into the habit of doing, it's to actually wait like half an hour to an hour, drink a liter of water, move your body a little bit, do some stretching or something, and then have breakfast, because it gives your body a chance to use some leftover energy and get your metabolism working. And that also gave me the time to really think about what I was actually craving for breakfast. I actually noticed having breakfast a bit later did help me tone down a little bit, and I actually noticed throughout that time of doing that I lost some body fat as well. And then next up, when you do have breakfast, try and make it a really good, decent meal. I have this little saying, it's have breakfast like a king, lunch like a queen, and dinner like a peasant. Having a really good breakfast is going to give you energy throughout the day. It's going to set you up well. It's going to get you in that healthy mindset. It's really, really important to have breakfast for many, many reasons. When it comes to dinner, I wouldn't recommend every single night having a huge meal. Make sure you're eating enough for your dinner, so you're not going to be starving before bed. And of course, like, there are some nights when you can like go out and have like a buffet or something, like, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, try and make breakfast bigger than dinner. Then it gives your body time to digest it all before you go to sleep, and like you won't be going to bed feeling really bloated and full. But again, definitely don't restrict yourself. That's the last thing I want to promote on this channel. That's just what I noticed helped me a lot. And then I woke up in the morning feeling a lot fresher and not like there was food sitting in my stomach from last night. And then also, I do like to have snacks throughout the day, so one after breakfast, one after lunch, and sometimes dessert. There's nothing wrong with that really. That didn't stop me from seeing results. Just try and have decent snacks that will kind of fill you up. Don't just snack on lollies and sugar. Try and get some protein in there or some healthy fats as well. If you guys want some examples of some snacks, then leave a comment below and I will let you all know what my go-to ones were. My last tip that helped me see these results was to make sure I was getting 8 hours of sleep, because when I started this, I was just on TikTok all the time until like 12 o'clock at night, which is so unlike me. Then I'd wake up at like 7 and I was just so tired throughout the day. And when I'm tired, I'm normally hungry, so that led to me eating a lot more. I just didn't really feel like moving either, so it wasn't a great cycle I was in. Now that I've really focused on trying to avoid using my phone before bed, I've noticed that I have a lot more energy throughout the day and I'm not as hungry, and I don't just snack because I'm bored. So they're the main tips that I found and utilized to help me gain strength throughout this past 6 weeks. I hope you guys found these helpful or interesting if you haven't heard of them before. I'm very proud of myself for being able to try something new and figuring out like what works best for my body. I definitely am a lot stronger now than how I started off, even though it's only been 6 weeks. And now that the 6 weeks are over, this isn't the end of it. I'm still going to keep growing and trying to become stronger and the most healthiest and fit version of myself, and happiest too. I just want to say that everyone looks and feels best at different points of their life. So for some people, being heaps lean is not necessarily the happiest they're going to be. It definitely wasn't for me. Back in the day, that was the most miserable I've ever been, because it's all I was thinking about. But now I'm at a really good point where I do actually have a life outside of health and fitness, and it's just something on the side for me. And yeah, I'm really passionate about it, and I love going to the gym, love making recipes and eating healthy. This is definitely more of a lifestyle for me. I just wanted to give myself a little bit of a boost in my fitness journey. And I also just want to quickly say it wasn't just a perfect straight line journey. I got sick and I just had to like stop exercising for a whole week, I think it was. And then I had my birthday, but now I've just gotten back into the swing of things and I'm feeling better than ever. So yeah, that wraps up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you in my next video.